What's up, guys? Just going through my Kelp things. You guys know I'm making videos. I wanted to make that 4-speed one, but this is my favorite one right here. This is the best one, in my opinion. Because it doesn't use that many observers. So yeah, I'm gonna push that one, but let's go figure out how to make some kind of crazy 4-speed Kelp system go down. Oh, there it went. That was cool how that broke for no reason. But okay. There it goes. We just have to like clock it right. There's a lot of wasted, but I mean we just slapped it together last night. After like no before we slap. It's gonna do a lot faster than that. Oh, it doesn't waste it? I didn't know that either. See, that's the saying that. That's why I want to look into this stuff more. So I want to look deep into it. Let's do, I gotta reset my YouTube control panel because it's not right again. It's wrong again. I don't see my current stream. It does this to me a lot. I don't know why. Let's try it again. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. That's a long wait. But if we made it a lot taller. What's the limit of the growth on this? I don't remember. I know the Kelp, but I don't know all those rules. I forgot. I know the age. I know the age thing because I didn't need to. I I farm it when it first grows. So I don't have to know that much. All right. But now we do if we want to grow it tall. Okay. So let's do it. Water. Nice. This guy speed up a little bit. It'll break every time on its own. I just gotta get better timing. How much higher can I go? I can go as high as I want. So let's time it all out. I won't have to make more modules. I'll just make it go a lot higher. Okay. Let's do this. Let's create this. Keyboard. Oh well, screw it. We're just gonna build it out. Not a big deal. I'm not doing much today, guys. Hope I went too far. Anyway, well, you only have to go to here. Okay. I misjudged. I don't know. I'm gonna go out farther eventually, though. So. Sorry, I don't use build mods much, guys. More old school. What's up? What's up, Finn? We're just gonna build a crazy kelp farm, dude. With bone meal. That's way too tall. Way too tall. Alright, we'll just do the one for now. Water. We're just testing one anyway. I want to see how big it's gonna be a beast. So the kelp could just keep growing and growing and growing, alright? So let's see where its limit is. With the system. Okay, it's gonna break itself. There it goes, it's growing, it's growing, it's growing. Did we turn to ice? Yes, we did. Alright, come on, boys. Let's see how high I can go per cycle. Oh, we're going to be going up for a while. So let's just stick to the one then. I didn't think it would be that high. It's going to make a lot of kelp. Fast, too. Per row. Okay. I wanna make millions per hour. Alright. And then we're gonna make the losses system around it. I just wanna see where it's gonna go. there's a certain height it could be, right? I gotta read the wiki. Let's see what's the max. Or is that just it? Is there a reason why it doesn't want to grow a little more? Did I not? Well, let's just make sure. I didn't screw up, so I didn't miss water. Or something. I thought it should grow, definitely. Oh, you learned something new. It doesn't. It stops right there. It stops right there. Yep. That's the one. All right. So we gotta close this sucker in. It gets pretty tall. But we can copy and paste it with a stick now. Let's just get the edges in. We can just copy and paste all this. Yeah. Damn, that's tall. And when we cover the front, it's gonna all be contained. Hold on, let me kill this world gets bad. That's why I don't like playing this world. There's so many enemies around, I bet. Because I have like 15 kelp farms running. Let's get rid of all the enemies real quick. Alright. Okay, we're gonna have this close that the water runs. The water has to run. Let's see. We're gonna have to make it the same as the front. Or we're gonna have to come up with something new for that part. Let's see. Sign here to guarantee the water goes there. So these can't be flat blocks here. These have to be yeah, no, this has to be glass pane. Okay. Yes, this has to be painted all the way up. Somewhere it's gonna work. Or they're just gonna float. Let's see. But when it breaks, they should go down, right? No, because these will float up. You lose the whole advantage of the system when you make it taller. So, what if we like soul sand or something? Could we grow from soul sand and then dispense from the other side? Can you? Can you use soul sand with kelp? Dude, items not fly up. Oh, because the piston is being held too long. Why? Ah, because I'm beating it up too much. Hmm. Okay, hold on. Let's just see if I did a hand real quick. Let's get it in a block. See if there was something that's even feasible for the spot. If I break it by hand. That doesn't look good to me. It takes too long. I don't like that. I don't think that's the answer. Alright. It shouldn't be really tall. So I think to make it really fast, we should cap it at like a height. Okay, well that's a good experiment. Let's get a stick and let's rip apart the whole top. Let's go back to this height again real quick. Let's delete all this crap. Growing tall as hell. I delete it. This way delete. If you want next, a max number of Kelp, then and you don't care about resources, this is the guy you use. Then you just stack a lot of these guys. You'll make a lot of Kelp like this, but you'd have to use bone meal with it to make it even faster. Let's see. I'll use this one. Maybe we can use slime with it. Because the advantage of slime is look how much space it leaves us to mess with dispensers. So let's try a slime design. Alright, so let's try to make one with slime. Let's put that back to dispenser. No, I want Kelp. Wait, what's this water still doing here? Maybe that size would be like the most. Like I wouldn't do it much bigger. And I make modules. See, they all come out like that. See, that would it'd be a lot better. See over here, we have all water screwing this. So it's not. Oh, we forgot water here. There we go. Because then they get stuck. If they're not right, they all have to be perfect. I want to see if they're going to work next to that. See, now he's stuck. See, now he's stuck because we screw all the water. It's too high. Oh, there's solid blocks. Why did I put solid blocks there? No, it's not wrong, guys. We didn't do it right yesterday. There. It needs room to fall. It has to be glass pane. That's why you'll see them get stuck in the glass on the side. If I didn't do it right, that's where they'll get stuck. You have to have pane there. That's the only way it's lost this. Let's put it here too. I spent so much time making sure I found how to make it perfectly lossless, and it's the only way. Okay, let's close this up. No, we don't want that, though. But actually, it's above us. No, we're fine. The item will always fall down. Yes, because they can't get stuck on anything. Okay, yeah, everything's below it. Nice. Like that, okay. So let's get some bones in there. What happened? What did I do to the system that I got all screwed up though? Oh, I got it in the wrong state. How did I do that? Oh, because the bones ran out. There we go. Yeah. Let's find the state. What was it? 5 and 4 or something? Oh, what was that? Yeah, it was this one. Somewhere around there. Oh, it's saying time it changed. Oh, that's right. But what did I set this for? I don't remember. I think it was like 4 and 5 or something. All right, so let's just force it down there. Let's go to 5. I think that was supposed to be on, right? And then when it runs out a little bit, it goes to 4. No. I have it backwards. I think. Because when I'm but we don't have any bones. Okay. Now I remember where we are. We need to add bone blocks. So let's get a chest to input bone blocks. Let's get a chest. I remember now. Okay. We're catching up to our work from yesterday. Okay. Yep. Let's get a whole bunch of bone blocks in there. But now we just have to tie a different clock to the braking mechanism. Because the filling mechanism, I'm using the filling mechanism isn't a good enough clock. Because look how much time's wasted. So we need some kind of other mechanism to break that faster. And so I say we just have a clock and then something trigger all of them at once. I mean, damn well, we already have all these observers and all this crap. We could probably just power it right down here. So let's get rid of this. Let's compact it again and let's figure out how to power this piston a different way, guys. Let's just put like a note block on it, a target block. But then we can't tile it. That was part of what I wanted to do. How can we power that piston some easier way, guys? Because as soon as this breaks, it's like, oops. Why no break though? Oh, there you go. It just regrows. It's sweet, dude. And that's what we want. Look at that visual glitch I'm getting now. How weird is that, guys? You see that shit? That's crazy, dude. If you break it down here, it regrows, man. It's pretty cool. And it all leaves. It'll always leave. That's what we want. Lossless design, guys. Yes. Okay. This is gonna be it. You're not gonna need a gazillion observers and it's a gazillion pistons. Nah, we're gonna do it like this. All right, let's see. What else could we cut down? Well, that fuel input system, I mean, you need something like that. You're gonna need something like that unless you just want to just flood it. I mean, you can just flood everything, but I think it's smarter to just use a little bit of extra, not really have too much. Just keep a lot in here. We dropped those in there yesterday. Cause look how much you're wasting. Just waiting. But at least it's getting double speed in there, because this should be driving double speed into there when it can, and this will be dropping those speed into the air when it can. So I think it's gonna grow as fast as freaking possible. So wait though, if I break it here, every time it will at least try to grow again now, even if it gets stuck. Like, yeah, it's like it can't ever just not work. Eventually it's gonna grow. I think it's gonna make a lot, dude. And it won't get stuck. Alright, that's all the criteria, guys. Alright, so maybe just a clock, and then we power all this at once. Yes, let's use target blocks. That's the answer, guys. Why am I treating them individually when we should be powering them all at the same time, though? Just because the distros are individualized doesn't mean the breaking sequences have to be. Right? I mean, so that's what we'll do. What's up, Let Me Cook? What's up, Finn? I'm alright, my man. Just trying to create some cool, really fast kelp system. Alright, so yeah, let's replicate that. Let's get a stick. Let's just replicate it right away just to make it look crazy right away. But let's turn all this off for a second. So let's kill this clock so we can copy it. And hold on, what's with this water patch here? We gotta do, oh yeah, right here. There we go. That water leak. No, we want that solid. Yeah, we want that like that. Yeah, to be proper. For it to be lossless. Has to be like that. Yep. Okay. I know the exact configurations that will make it right. Alright. Well, so much more time than I should have spent time on it, guys. I had to know truths, guys. Alright. But we're not gonna copy that one. So let's trim it. We're not going to copy the edge. So let's pull that in, okay. Let's save this as, let's see, kelp. There's the new one. We'll just make a new one. Kelp up. So I think I have another one. This will be my second kelp. Alright. This is the 1 wide, 4 speed. Okay, let's load it in. Kelp. Where did I put it? I just made a new folder called Kelp, bro. In here, I thought. Here it is. Alright. Got it. We're just gonna tile them all and see if they work together. See if it's probably not gonna work together at all, guys. We'll see, who knows. Maybe it's gonna work first try. Next to each other without a problem. That's gonna be our problem, huh? We might have to change that a tiny bit, but I don't know. Yeah, that might be weird. We're gonna come up with a whole new system for that. We're gonna strip this system out, this back system. We're gonna keep this and we're gonna refine it. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna refine it, guys. But I have to see it all together to see that. You know, that doesn't make sense. So we're gonna alter that. But let's just paste them in anyway. And we'll make it better. Because that's gonna be over-engineered then to do it like that. That's just stupid. Why do it like that? We're just gonna do them all at the same time. I didn't really, but I want to make them easy to make. But maybe we should make like modules of 8. All right. Bone blocks. Hold on, let's get the thing off. Let's get the clocks in. Oh, we didn't copy the bottom? Okay, let's copy the bottom across. Why? Because I was going to share, I was going to share a clock instead. Should we though? No, let's do this clock. Alright, so let's correct all this real quick. Yeah, let's just build that real quick. It's not that much. So we need what here? Just a bunch of drivers. We just did driver lines. Alright. Makes sense to me. Then we did a bunch of observers looking up. Me looking down. Okay. Boom. Boom. You know what? Give me a cactus. I'm tired of doing this. I'll choose a cactus. Cactus. Carpet. Flipping cactus. True. Alright. I mean, obviously we'll just use rails or something, but for now, I'm just gonna make observer clock. I'm just gonna make the clocks the same, just like this for now. I wouldn't leave it like this though. All right, that's just you wouldn't want that many observers for no reason. Just use rails. But for now, for testing, I'm just gonna do it this way. Now we need something to break the power through here to break them all. Wait a second though. Those have to be hoppers, that's right. Hold on, we don't have the inputs in, right? We have to run it on the hoppers, that's right. Oh, and we forgot, yes. Okay, let's put these in. Dispensers, let's go in. Okay. Need droppers in here. Alright. And then the hoppers. We can run the redstone on top of them. Okay. Now when I press the button, they should all break. So let's just run like a little, let's just do a button for now, so let's do it. best. Yeah, I see. Even when it gets stuck, eventually it has to go forward. They all want to go forward. There's nowhere for it to stay. The sign ensures that too, I think. So if I get rid of that, you get a dead spot here. That's what stops the dead spots here, guys. Is the water movement under it. The sign's critical to it. Alright, so we gotta make it better now. This distro system, I wanted it to just know when it was low and make more to kind of cut down on the amount. I think that might actually be worth doing. Because then you're not just draining all your friggin' your blocks. You're only using them as you need them, boys, though. But you still have a lot in the cache. I don't know. I would probably do some type of distro system like this, like some kind of control distro. But this one isn't the. I mean, I'm always saying I'm the best at distro. I should make you guys a way better distro system in this, though. But I think it's a good start for like a prototype, guys. But I'll come up with an even more efficient way to distro everything. I mean, obviously, we could be really stingy. But at the same time, I'm not cheap either. I don't want you guys being cheap. I mean, bone meal. If you're going to be growing millions of this, that means you're rich. All right, and you're going to be making a lot of money and growing that much kelp. Without wasting it. It's pretty nice. Yeah. You just get a whole bunch of these modules too. Yeah. Maybe we could go higher safer. Let's find the max where it's not overwhelming, or maybe I didn't try hard enough because maybe I didn't have it right yet, and I just gave up on the higher. Too early, guys. Let's move it up again. Let's see if we can get some more out of each one, out of each run. This is what we do. We just, this is the way I like to find things in this game. I like trial and error. I try to find sweet spots. Of course, there's a lot of math, common sense stuff, guys. But a lot of it is just experimenting, too. Okay. Alright, let's make it higher. Why am I glowing? What's that stick? I want to get rid of that. That annoys me. Let's go to this one. Alright, water. That one just felt like it to me. Alright. I'm not going to cover the front yet. So let's see if they flow at all. That's all I really care about. They're growing. They'll all flow forward. See, nope. Oh no, they'll all eventually do it. Let's see. See, but when it's really tall, it takes forever. Oh, but that's probably because the glass isn't there, though. You know what? Let's finish the job and see if it's because I never finished the job. Because I'm lazy to build. Alright. So let's do it. That's because I hate glass painting, guys. But I'll do it. Okay. I mean, I love it. It's one of my favorite blocks, but I hate building with it. It's just so tedious. It's probably my most hated block to build with. Things like that, guys. This makes it tedious to me. Alright. I know I should be using building mods, but I'm Redstoner, guys. See, now things are stuck in the glass where we built from. See, that's why you have to have it built, so that I can't get stuck. That's why you have to have it there first. Now it never gets through it. And then there should be more. Should be two. You should put one extra one too. It can go over it. I know. I've done it so many times. All right. Let's put the extra. I've built so many of these damn things. Even Drac looked into it with me for like we did extensive research, guys. It's insane what we did, guys. We did extensive with how pistons were breaking them, everything, guys. All right, way too much time, guys. All right, let's see. It all grows back, and that's all leaving. Is it? Yep. It's all eventually coming up and eventually going forward. That's all we want. Is this one eventually going up and eventually going forward? Yes, it is. Every single one will. Okay. But is that fast enough for my liking? When it was smaller, it seemed to be faster. That's my argument, though, about it not being so good to be so tall. But you do have the items. It's not like it was that long. Your ending count would just be higher while you're running it. So it's probably not as good for the server, though, guys. I would recommend it a little smaller. And let them fall out fast. Because you guys saw how fast it was just falling out like a minute ago. It was pretty much clearing out like right away. And that has a lot of advantages to that. I say we trim it again. Hold on. I'm not crazy, right? But I'll save it. So I don't have to build it again. I'm not going to be stupid this time, guys. I'll save it so I can just paste it back. Alright. But let's trim it. Like, seriously. Let's trim it like right there. Let's call this top. Because you want to get it into hoppers and you want to get it into shulker boxes as soon as possible, as well. Especially on a freaking huge server with thousands of people. You don't want to be the dick with entities everywhere, dude. You should be picking them up as fast as you possibly can. You should be better Minecrafters, guys. Yes. Yeah. That's what's important. Those arrows are forward. Like this, it's just gonna be so much faster with getting the items out, though. But it is half the size. But look at that. It's just night and day difference. Like one took a little longer to it, but the other one took way too long, dude. That's a lot of enemies hanging around, dude. I think somewhere like that is such a sweeter spot to do it. Just boom, let them grow. Because you don't want too many, because it's going to add up. See, but like this, they're clearing fast while you're still doing it. I think that's a good height. And you just build more. And you can stack these on top of each other, and you can share, and you could actually have the same output. Hold on, watch. So we could copy this whole thing. Hold on. We could copy this whole creation and stack them on top of each other. Let's do it. And we have to redo this system, but for now it's fine. Okay. Because we could remove a lot of blocks, so we can make this even more compact and easier to build, and make a lot of kelp. Let's see. Yes. All right. We want to stop the clocks because I don't feel like dealing with it. We'll restart them, and let's copy it. Let's call this the 4-speed kelp. It's short. It doesn't make that many. I don't think it should be that tall. I think getting the endies out faster is more worth it. I think smaller is better sometimes for stuff like that. I think the numbers are going to bear it out. I mean, we could build different versions, but that one's gonna be so fast at getting the entities out and getting them into shulker boxes, not hanging around. I think it's gonna be a better design. All right, let's load it. All right, let's see. What's up, Greek Candles? Super Saiyan Rajat? What's up, man? Let me cook, how my man? I'm hanging in there, bro. I'm in my own world, bro. Minecraft is the loneliest game in the world, bro. But it's not. It's so weird, ain't it? Okay. But it totally is. Okay, it's bigger than the planet Earth, and you're all by yourself in it. All right, so let's just. We're not going for compactness here. We're just going for idea, right? So let's just not get too much into it. Actually, this is all waterproof. This is all good. We can go down a bit. Okay. Hold on, am I off here? Yeah, let's not mess around here, boys. Yes, it's there. Why was it looking weird to me? Well, let's just do it. So I have a solid block here. What do I have here? Let's get rid of what I can't see here. Place it. Let's see if we can make these. Yeah, that's why. Okay, get rid of that. And you guys know, we gotta have pain all the way to make it lossless. So India has nowhere to go but down. Nowhere to be stuck. We want out as fast as possible too. Like that. Okay. Let's get the clocks in. Wait, why is my clock different here? Oh, because we didn't. Okay. We'll have to add observers here. And copy the decorate, I guess. Paste the decorate, that's fine. We make do, boys. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Okay. You know what? This game gets frustrating, guys. Alright. There. There you go. That's a better spot. Got it. powered. Back in action. Okay. So this one would be the same. We'd power it right here. And it would fall down the same one. Yep. Bro, you could just build stacks of these things. And just murder the kelp. Okay, hold on. Let's send the power both these anytime now. Let's just run a redstone line on a solid block. This is a smooth stone or something. Or even better, I have a better idea. Let's use a repeater to a solid block to a trapdoor. And we'll use scaffold. We'll scaffold up. And we're gonna observe. We're here. Observe there into scaffolding to this block. So like somewhere, let's use solid block. What I say, smooth stone? Why do I have it in my art? I'm gonna use bone. Good old bone block then. Good. Trapdoor. Scaffold. Perfect. Observe it into a solid block. And 2-tick repeater right here. And we'll have to power it from the side instead. Let's hit a button. That's epic, dude. So that's as long as it'll take for those extras. But at least it wasn't that many. At least they don't sit like that, like at the other heights. That's a good height. So how much could this grow? Just 2 of these modules. But we have to get timing optimized. Dude, that's incredible. Yeah, that's the way to do it. That's the way to do kelp. If you're gonna use bone meal with it, guys. Collect it all, and now it's all collected in the same spot. You can have a water channel collected all right here. But I wouldn't collect it all together. I would process it separately, guys. I would start shulkering it. But look, how about we pull this into a different world first of all, though, because I have too many entities around in this world, and this is for my like real kelp designs, like for like large scale over time, not bone meal. For bone meal, I want to start a new world, and then we can come up with like a crazy distro system that isn't so needy. This is pretty expensive. We'll come up with something simpler than all this. That's it. That's a bit too over-engineered right there. It looks cool though. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It looks like it's doing something important all the time, but it's just making bone. It's just conserving some bone blocks for you by doing it like some way like this. It's just to have some control instead of just having filling everything to the max and it's just that's not how you should do things. You should have throttles, you should have controls, but we should just come up with an even distro system then. Maybe we'll just have something just feed them all at the same time with like ice or just water system. Maybe we'll think of a better distro system. But you know what? I think for a beta 1 in less than 24 hours, I don't think this was that bad, guys. For version 1, and it's expandable. We could even stack even more of these. I should do it. We should just stack like 8 of them. And then put a whole bunch of them next to each other too. Dude, we could make a lot. Yeah, we should do it in a different world though. Alright. We're gonna bring it to a different world. And then we're gonna see like what kind of preliminary numbers we could generate. Oh, I never finished it. See how important I said it was? You have to close everything, boys. And then that'll be there forever until I log off and log on. That's why on my yesterday when I was showing this one, I had one of those. But I was like, yeah, it's lost us though, because I know it is. It's because I do shit like that, guys. It's human error. When you build it right, it's lost us, guys. Okay. Yep. As long as this side is flat and you use paint here, guys, it works no matter what. No matter what. Okay, let's go. Let's steal it. And we could just build that higher and higher and have as many of these modules as we want. It's a pretty simple build. It's pretty small, actually. But I want to make this a little less sophisticated. I think it's something smarter for that system. It's too many observers. It's too expensive. I could trim all that down. I could probably trim out like 4, 5. I could probably trim out 4 observers. So yeah, we're gonna do that. All right, let's because I could just think smarter. And since I slept a little bit, I think we could come up with something. All right, let's turn off the clocks for now so we could save it and move it to a different world without all these breaking. Because you guys know observer clocks love to break when you copy and paste them. Okay. Let's take it. This isn't short. This is the 2 vert mod. We did 2 vertical modules. All right. Let's go start a new world. That's going to be a different Kelps. Because, see, I have all different types of Kelp that are important to me. I have to have them all distinguished. Kelp's one of my main things, guys. Kelp. This one is bone meal. Bone mealed. I never really got into that part of. I don't like the bone meal Kelp because I built huge farms that just run for free, but I get it. So let's do it. Peaceful. Let's go super flat. Now let's go water world. Single biome. Customize deep ocean. Let's go. We're in a kelp world now, boys. Bro, what? Did I just pick deep ocean? Bro, it lied to me, dude. I did something wrong. Oh, well, who cares? Let's pull it up. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Alright. Let's load up. Alright, let's pull up the 2 mods we made. Yeah, I didn't know that it doesn't waste bone meal if it's not growing. I didn't know that. I thought it was like on a sapling where it just wastes. It doesn't seem to be that wasteful with kelp. Okay. That's why I wanted to see. I want to know. That's why I brought it underwater. I looked at it. I'm just weird, guys. I have to see these things for myself. I get reading wikis and stuff. That's important, guys. But I'll do that last. I'll experiment with it first. All right. And I mean, I know dispenses pretty well. I mean, I'm treating it like it's a shulker loader, guys. Like I'm trying to fill a shulker box. I'm just using some of the same logics. Everyone knows I'm amazing at shulker loaders. Okay, so it's not that much different. So what was the issue? We started on this side. Yeah, this will just we'll break it. And how do we have it growing? Oh, we don't have the clocks going. Okay, that's where we're at. We need clocks. Alright, well, we do some kind of unified clock first of all, but not yet. I still want to see what kind of numbers this even gets, if it's even worth it. Like 2 of these modules. We're gonna have to be able to fly through that. So carpet, creative no clip, true. Alright. Alright, now we're growing. Let's turn on our hitboxes. Alright. There we go. That's what we want to see. Let's ensure that I didn't leave anywhere where items could get stuck. Yeah, there's nowhere items can get stuck. They would just linger, but they will eventually make their way out. That's exactly what we want, guys. Okay, so what kind of numbers could we get on these two? Let's channel it all in and just put it into a hopper for now. So it all lands right here. So we'll just water channel it this way. Well, I guess it lands more on these two logs. So we'll just channel it like here on these two together. And then close this one off. There we go. Okay. Same thing here. So it'll meet somewhere in here, in the middle. Alright, water. And water. Just dead center. We're gonna have it meet. And we'll have lichen here. And not there. The guy's definitely falling in there. And we'll just put hopper into wool. We'll do some wool counters on it. And we'll have to try to find the optimal timing for it to actually run. Like what's going to be the optimal timer. I'm just going to build a little timer then that's going to be optimal for it. It's just going to have to hit that button at the right time. Hit this line at the right time. Just build a little clock. That's I think it's going to do it. And then we can get some good numbers. Like that I'm thinking. So I'll come in and we could sprint it too. Alright, so let's do carpet. Hopper counters true. Oops, I didn't put the command correct. True. Alright, yeah, and my hand's like broken. My hand's been killing me, guys. It's still so bad. Look at this. Look how jacked up that middle finger still is. So my hand doesn't even want to close right. Oh, it hurts so bad, guys. My hand went right through the glass, and it feels like it's still swollen inside too from it. I don't know why. I guess it's from getting pierced by the, like I was picking the glass out of my hand. Oh, my hand hurts, guys. It sucks using the mouse with a freaking hurt hand. Okay. Oh, and I'm thirsty. Hold on, guys. Let me grab a drink out of the mini fridge. Oh it's working. Can we get counters now? Counter. Yeah, we are. Okay. So now we just need to create a clock. Let's just do a stupid clock. Let's just do like a friggin'. Let's just do a hyper clock. Let's just do a stupid hyper clock. Because I don't know how long it has to be between them. And we can easily just. Go from there. Okay. Let's get a block in here. Let's just let's put like 8 items in this sector, and then we'll use what do we use to power this though? Let's use the observer, and we'll make that a no block. Well, you know what? I could just repeat off it. Let's repeat off it, actually. Yeah, let's just repeat off it instead. Wait, but then it's... Oh, yeah, that's right. We can't do that because we need to toggle it. So, yeah, we do want to observer because we want to pulse. So, we don't want the analog power. We want, like, just digital pulse. So, let's do... Bam. That's going to give it a pulse. Yep, there we got the pulse. It could be a lot more aggressive. Even more aggressive. Yep. That's about where it needs to be. That's gonna be how you're gonna make a lot fast, guys. And you can stack more of these next to each other and on top. And then you're talking millions of cup per hour, guys. That you can do pretty. And then we just gotta get a distro system to get bones in here. That's why you get ice. You get ice, and then you piston your bones in, boys. You piston them in, or you run water channels, depositing more and more bone blocks in on each layer, and that's how you crush kelp, and that's how you get extremely rich on one of those SMP servers right there, guys. What's up, Fazal? You look tired and sleep. Well, why don't you sleep? Oh yeah, I have sleep problems, man. I'm going through a lot of stress, man. This is my stress relief, man. Trying to like teach like my younger guys who don't have as much time or don't have as much experience how to do like how to make your own redstone stuff, your ideas and stuff. I'm more just trying to teach people how to just think of cool ideas. I make some of the best redstone stuff on the planet. I just honestly do. It's just no one knows who I am. Yeah, but I'm no joke, dude. I got good at this because this is life or death to me, dude. This is all I have, and I'm trying to save my life. So I've been putting everything into this guy. I built half this stuff while I was in jail, in my mind, because I had no other escape except Minecraft, guys. I'm gonna go. A lot of people are gonna see my builds, man. That's why I'm working on the best loaders. That's why I'm working on the best smelting solutions, guys. The normal Minecrafters are gonna know who I am one day. Alright. Because I want justice for my story. That's really what it's all about, guys. That's a lot. Let's do a counter reset. Let's just get a basic counter going though. Just like 2 of these little modules here. Alright, so we're at $500,000 an hour already. Just preliminary. A little over $500,000. Okay, so that's for only 2 modules. Okay. So if you built this twice as high, that's $1 million. Or twice as wide. It's not bad. So it's 250,000 per module. So then you could get up to 2 million easily, dude. That's a small footprint too, and that's easy to build. That's not that hard to build because it's tileable. And I can actually make this easier. Hold on, times that day. But this is beta 1, guys. I'll think of something even easier than this. I could change this whole system. I could do this even better. I can make this less complicated, probably. Just trying to think off the top of my head what I could do immediately. Well, immediately I could just piston up. Why couldn't I piston up for? What was I on? Do we have different plans for? Yeah, it says I'm saying we can get rid of observers. But that's why I said, guys, you gotta take rest, take breaks. I was half asleep. Well, I think we were up to I think I did like a 4 hours. I think I did like 4 hours of streaming yesterday. Burnt out. All right, you get burnt out doing this crap, guys. All right. Especially because there's so many dweebs in this community. They just want to like put you down for some reason. For some reason, there's a lot of there's a lot of negativity in the tech community. I don't know why. There's just a lot of dweebs, dude. There's people who just aren't really about the game. They're about their own agendas. Like I have an agenda. I tell you guys, I'm playing. I'm trying to get popular for my innocence, but at least I'm so honest about it, guys. At least I'm not asking you guys for money. At least I'm not trying to get you guys to do Patreon. So all I want is for people to just know who I am, so they can help me. All right. So is this why we did this? Oh, because yeah, that's why we had to go around. That makes sense. All right. Well, we're coming up with a new system anyway, so let's rip this up. Let's come up with something smarter. Never be afraid to rip shit up, guys. We come up with something better than all of this. Cause look, now we're all over making because now we didn't turn off the. That's why we had those throttles. That's why those throttles were needed, guys. That's what I was getting at. But we can use hoppers. But the problem is hoppers are slow. But you know what? We're gonna use hoppers though. We're gonna hop into them. We're gonna double speed hop in bone blocks, guys. Just because we could do stuff fast with droppers doesn't mean you always should. So we're just gonna double speed. And then in some other way. So we just have to power one then at double speed instead of a gazillion of them. A gazillion things going on. Let's see, how can we get them in their double speed from here? Well, if we get into this dropper double speed, he'll go through that drop double speed. But we don't need him to go double speed into the crafter, though. We only need single speed, really. Because it makes 9 per, right, guys? So I think we're overthinking it. So we overbuilt it. Because we were just like, let's bang them in there. Because they can grow at limited speed. But we're seeing that there's some time we have to wait for the items to get out. It should be like this. Like, sequence. It should be something orderly like that. So we're going to simplify the system and make it even better, guys. Easy to build and make you a shitload of money. Alright, on the S&P, bro. You can sell all the kelp you want. And then I'll show you guys how to smelt this stuff like no other too. Alright. Let's get rid of all the items though first. I don't know if it's worth smelting on like S&Ps. I don't think anyone does it because I don't think it makes much money, but I don't know. Maybe people just don't have good enough smelters too. I mean, really, because there's not that many good smelters out there. If you go out there and you look for good smelter systems, most of them are just so overly complicated. It's embarrassing. All right. I watch people smelter videos, and these are smart redstoners, and I'm like, what are these people thinking, dude? All the time. But then I guess people could like make fun of me because I suck at certain things in Minecraft too, guys. So it's just funny. All right. Super simplified now. All right. So now what we can do is let's just detect when it's out, and when it's out, we're gonna fill some. Oops. Went a little too far in my breaking speed there, guys. I broke the clock. It's alright. We're back in action. Where's my clock? Did I lose it? Oh, we lost it because we did that. Okay. There we go, attack. Okay, got a clock back. Alright, we're trimming it down a lot more. It's becoming a lot easier to build already, guys. Alright, so now we just need a way to get bone blocks in here. So let's just, no, I still want to be able to detect. We want to know when this is empty. That just goes without saying, dudes. But we don't need all this complicated. We don't need to compare, then. We just need to know if it's on or off, to know if it has items or not. So we're really going to simplify the system, guys. Okay. The whole fancy pants refill was pretty cool. But, no, it's not, we're going to do it simpler. We're going to try to simplify everything. Let's see here. So we just need one crafter into... Oh, wait, but we can't open this. That's why we had to put the crafter here, though. Hold on, yes, I remember a little more now. We can't craft directly into this and still be able to open it. Because the crafter blocks it. Watch. I forgot about that. And then it doesn't work. So you'd have to... Yeah, that's the issue. And then like this, we can't read through that, so it's useless to us. And if we use a hopper, it's not fast enough. Because you're going to be putting in 9, and we need double speed. That was the issue. So that has to go here. Okay, that's why we made that decision. Okay, so we have to live with that decision, guys. It needs a 9. We just got to come up with a smarter way to power this, and a cheaper way. So let's just think smarter this time. We don't want to use bulbs, but so let's keep observers again, but let's try to keep them to a minimum this time, guys. And let's observe up this time. Observe up to keep space. Come back this way. We have to somehow safely get a message across. We could do it with hoppers. No, because I'd only see it power 1. So we might as well just put the observers. That's why the observers come. We have to use that many observers. I can't see a way out of it, guys. And you want to make a little extra, so that's why we put the trapdoor there. Because you don't want it just running over and over. Okay. I remember why we made all the decisions we made, guys. Okay, but at least it's come back to me. Alright, and then we needed a dropper to get items into that. Okay. But at least we're building it again, and we're going to... I'm a bit more more here now because I slept, so it's gonna make more sense to us guys. So when that has items, so when this runs out, there you go. I made some. Runs out, make some. Runs out, make some. That's it, guys. That's simple, dude. What's up, Azal? Dude, it's the same concept, just way smaller, dude. No pistons, simplified. See, that's what I'm saying. Sleep's important, guys. Taking breaks, important. And we can still access that chest. That's great, dude. You can still access that chest. I mean, it's going to be a little more difficult. Actually, let's see, can we? Actually, I might be lying. Is this going to block us from being able to access at all? We'd have to... oh, so you know what we do then? We put regular trapdoors instead of metal ones. That way we can manually open it if we need to get into them. There you go. Alright, time to set day. Okay. Alright, let's do that. Because this one's a lot less wasteful on bone meal. It's all time. It's good. This one's not going to be wasteful at all. I don't know. We started and stopped it a lot though, but yeah, it makes $500,000 an hour. That's crazy. Um, so counter reset. Yeah, 520 something thousand per hour. Still the same rate. That's not bad at all. So 8 modules is gonna make a lot. All right, but we're further refining, so let's keep going. We made it smaller, but is there anything better than this I could even do? But this one's pretty easy to get items in now. Because bone blocks don't have to go in double speed because they're breaking his bones. So, I mean, the bones could just go into any speed. It's good because you're getting a lot per. You get one each time. Just like that. And it actually makes double. That's nice. That way, you can use your bone meal a little more efficiently, which is really good. And you could even do a even item distro for shulker boxes as the inputs. I should do that. We should have shulker boxes be dispensed full of bones. But you know what? I think this is a good first version. I can add all that automation, but I don't even know if Kelp's worth anything on these servers. I don't know if anyone would even want to build Kelp. But I might join the server. I don't know. But I have to meet people. If people get me resources, I could build something, I guess, on there. Definitely could. I could probably do it in a day. I could do that same day I join, probably. Let's see here. But yeah, I'm thinking about getting in on some of those SMP style farms because they seem to get a lot of views. And there's not that many people making that many great farms because I've been looking. They're not. They're not next level. Very few of them are. I don't see that many S tier designs out there on those servers. I see some. I mean, I'm not gonna say. I mean, I see. It depends on what SMPs you guys are on. Obviously, I've seen some amazing designers on those SMPs, but for the most part, it's been pretty lackluster, guys. All right, because you guys know me, I'm always looking for really good engineers, man. We need more like Fallen Blocks, guys like him. You guys you should try to get him to make a freaking pickle farm. All right, he probably would do it better than anybody. All right, so the top one, it's just uglier, and all that block movement is unnecessary. The bottom design wins, hands down. All right, we just got to get fuel in it though. So let's just get chests in there again for the bones. Yeah, this design wins hands down for just simplicity and cost, and just it's just a superior design. The other design isn't bad. This is just superior to it. All right, it's just better in every way. To do something this simple, having it like that. But now we have to prime the system start up. It has to know it has something in there to care. Alright, so the comparator, so let's see here. So we have to get the bone meal in here initially, I think, right? What's the issue? Oh, we didn't set that recipes. That's why we don't have the crafters in. That's what we're missing. Okay, let's do it. Oops. What did I break? There we go. Okay. So now we gotta get them all kind of going. I think. Yep. Bring them to life. Activate them all. Now they're all gonna have their own little clock. They will continuously make it. Yes. That's so much better than the pistons. That is so much easier than all this shit. Well, the other one we had was, we built that the way it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be like this. Because it wasn't working right. Because yeah, but now this is worse. And we used the cakes. Now this is going to be so much better. This is just going to know if it has items in there or not. You could do the opposite. You could make sure they're always full, and if it's anything less than full, it starts to fill. You can do the opposite too, by just blocking all that to 14. Block everything down there. So once one goes to 13, it's gonna start filling to it's or 15 or yeah. I mean, if you lock them all at 15, anything that goes below it, it's gonna know. All right, and it's gonna fill more, but. That'd be crazy. Why have all that extra in there? That's not smart. Do it like this one at the bottom. This is the superior design right here, guys. Alright, we're going to continue it. Let's get bones in there. Are they still in the chest? Yes, nice. Yeah, I think we started those without having bones in them, so they didn't start. It has to have something in there to start up. Because like, he's like, I'm empty, homie. Yep. So I'm like, I got you, homie. Put some in there, and now he's like, oh, I need more. Every time. He's alive now. Circuit's alive. Now they're all, now they'll stay alive because they have food. I'm telling you, man, detection freaking circuits are the best circuits, guys. Not just endless clocks for no reason, but sometimes you have to have endless clocks like this. But we're gonna clean this one up. We're going to come up with some way to power all that. It's a little better clock here, guys. I say we at least detect if we have items in the or if this system's running. Like maybe we should have a timer, and if none of these light up for a while, it'll turn off. But I'll do that maybe when I do like version 1.0. This is still just beta, guys. This was just to see if this was all feasible. It's feasible to do it like this. This is going to be a great way to do it. This is going to be the design. Something like this. Let's try to think of a better way to power all this, though. What else? How many observers, guys? Let's try to cut down the amount of observers we're using as much as we can. I don't think we're going to avoid an observer there, though. Wait, because we can't. We'll never be able to power there. Without it, yeah. This is going to be mandatory. I could already see that. Actually, I think all that's mandatory. I think we're just screwed there. How could we power it to? We couldn't power that without putting another observer there, though. I hate putting that extra observer there, guys. It bothers me. We could use. We could observe redstone dust and like no, it's stupid though. I don't want dust everywhere. I hate dust. Hold on. And the problem with rails is it's basically the same crap though. I guess we're gonna observe rails. I guess we just have no choice. That's probably just the cleanest, most professional way we can do it. Yeah, we're gonna have to observe rails from 3 different angles. That's the only thing I could think of to do it. And it will power it from the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or we do a redstone line that we observe and we power it from the side. But I think we could just power this from the middle somewhere. Let's see, 1. So we did 15. Should I just do 16 then? No, we'll stick with 15 for now. Because I don't feel like rebuilding it. All for one. It's all still concept anyway. Boom. And then now we can just power that one block instead. Just having all those extra observers at least. That's a bit better. It's a bit easier for me to stomach. Yeah, it's not sloppy. That looks a lot neater. That's pretty nice actually for a Kelp system. Okay. Okay. Now we need something to we can use the timer, or we could use an observer and just see when it grows to its highest point and also break it. That's another option. We could go complete detection based. I think the timer might be better. Just because it seems to pretty much have a set rhythm to it anyway. I guess we're out of some at the bottom. The top one's still working. I think it's best to do it timed. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Timed, guys. Why detect it and then have all that delay when you already? It's gonna. It grows so systematically. Yeah, we're gonna keep it like that. I don't think we're gonna beat that in speed. All right. So what happened with this guy? Why is he failing now? What did we forget to do with him? Ah, his time. His clock. Well, we didn't set up his clock yet, guys. Same thing, rail. Okay. Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of things I didn't know about bone meal and kelp, and I learned it now. We got this, sucker bros. But I do know a lot about entities, my guys. All right. I'm the item guy. I just am. All right. Now we just gotta like on my shulker suckers. So 500,000. I have to shulker 500,000. I could do that. Let's put my 6 speeds on the sucker. Or should I just add more first? I said we add more first. Everyone wanted 2 million, right? So let's go for 2 million. We could mirror this and face it towards each other, and we could also put it into a square orientation, and have them all kind of in like a small area. But I think it's gonna be better to keep it close to each other and then mirror it. Yes. Okay. Let's stop the clocks. And we can make his clocks even faster, actually, if we piston them in. I want to see this. Because don't forget, we didn't even go double speed on the observer chat. Oh, we can make it faster then. Nice. Okay. Let's do this one. Let's speed him up. Make him even faster. Yeah, we can do this faster. Oh man, this clock's gonna have to be like crazy fast then. Is it growing? Not enough. Too fast. Okay, too aggressive. Where's he stopping at? Dude, but that might be the way to do it, though. Who cares how high it goes? It's about the rate, and let's add a little more. See, because it's stopping. I hear it stop growing. So that's a waste. That's a waste of time. That's better. That's gonna give us higher numbers. So we just gotta figure out this clock speed. So it's gonna be what, is that like 20 something gain ticks? I don't know. We're gonna have to count the gain ticks. Figure it out. But look at this. It's badass. Now why is this one slower? What did I miss here? Okay, bones. Oh, we never finished this one. Oh, never finished the top. Okay. We never actually finished building it out, guys. Finish it. I was just so impressed with the bottom. No, damn. Mother's getting fast. No, but when you really know is when you slow down the game, you get to like, and you start counting, you can get really, really precise, dude. We get tick perfect on everything. All right. This is beta 1, boys, but it's gonna be really nice when I'm done with it, because I'm putting my name on it, so I'm gonna make sure it's really good. All right, let's go. I want when people see that like worm something, it's gonna be either the best out there of at least that version of that type. At least I just wanted to be just known as just S tier. It's just always just top line shit, because I strive for it, guys. I bust my ass. I'll figure it out. Okay, let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, our trapdoors. Oh yeah, our trapdoor system changed. Everything changed here. It's all new system. Yeah, what am I doing here? Why am I all confused here? Thought we had a trapdoor. system going. Yes. We're going down. So what's so different here? Why am I all jacked up? We went up. I went up instead of back. Okay. Easy mistake. See, even I forgot what I just built, guys. The thing's still going, bros. Guess we put a lot in there. Jeez. Alright. Alright, let's get some bone blocks in there and start them up. Well, he's already on. Oh, they're all on. They don't need none. They won't need until they start running out, these guys. He didn't need. Did I give him bones? Yeah, we did. Alright, let's clear out all the extra. Because it's not supposed to be that way. It's supposed to be almost empty. Yes. That was the idea. To save on. To not have just everything filled for no reason. Just use what you need. Save you guys money on overhead. Of how much bone you have in your system, guys. This is why I make throttled systems, guys. This is why I'm trying to teach people about throttled systems. This is why I'm trying to change the game, how people store stuff in Minecraft. That's why I'm such a big storage tech guy. That's why I'm not involved with the storage community, because I'm radical, guys. All right. There we go. So now they're distributing in there properly when it needs it. It's so clean. And there's always still the extra anyway. But why have another whole thing full? You know, like, that's the way you input in, guys. So then you truly know, like, how many blocks you're using. You're sitting here and you're watching it. You're not just losing them, dude. See, they're stopping when they're being used. You know what you're using, real time. That's the way you do it. All right, time set day. It's worth all this extra circuitry, guys. It's worth it. Instead of just hopping it all in, it's not smart, man. Make smarter systems like this, guys. It's worth it. Look at this. Look what we achieved with it. Look, the hyper counter just got its ass whooped. I have to change it. Carpet. Hyper counter, unlimited speed. True. We needed to just be able to just beast better. Alright. We're gonna have to kind of reset. Again. Let's make sure that everything's running, and let's just see what the rates are at a tick sprint. Let's do like 1 day. I just want to see, and then we can try different clock speeds and see what's ideal. Let's let the numbers tell us, bro. You know? Counter 670,000 per hour already. So I just made it go from 500,000 to 670 just by messing with the clock, guys, a little bit. I knew I was right. Being taller isn't always better. Okay. We're at 666, boys. 666,462. You guys it probably looks different for you guys. You guys can't read it. I don't think you guys can see it. So we're at 2/3 of a million. Just on that thing right there, bro. You can get rich as hell in the S&P with just this. With just this, guys. All you need is the bones. All you need is bones, guys. You get bones and you are a rich ass Damn dude. Yep. Alright. Let's slow it down. I knew that speed was going to increase the performance. I saw it immediately. You could hear it. You could hear the growth pattern and the braking, and you could hear the timing is such that it's as good as you're going to get it. It's going immediately. See something. Two each time. Yes, we did it. But no, why isn't it growing 4 though? Do I have to alternate these? Can I alternate these and make it grow 4 at a time? I want to see if I can make it faster, guys. What if I... What if I do something weird? I just want to see something. Just looking at it at high speed and I'm noticing something. I think I can make it faster. Hold on. I need a 1-tick repeater. Or a comparator. Anything. Anything that would power after this redstone. Just a tiny bit after it. Let's do a comparator. Oh no, because we're still powering that. They're both getting powered to the same observer. That's the issue, though. Alright. Never mind that. I want to power this dispenser independently from this one. So instead of them powering at the same time, I want to have them power at different times. But you know what? No, it's just I'm not going to get any faster speed than that, though. Because they did 2 and 2. 2 and 2. It's just no. It's just no. It's no. This is the way it's gonna be. I'm overthinking it. That's crazy fast. We're good. You guys saw it. We had it at like 2 ticks per second. That's insane. All right. Yeah. Let's stick with the design like that. It's plenty efficient. But we don't want this double fire though. Double fire's gotta go in that one. Okay. It's gotta be like this one. We'll fix that. We just gotta fix this circuit. I'll take care of that. But I was too concerned about that. Let's get this system back in order then. Let's get this back working. I guess we're gonna have to suck up the extra observers. I really didn't like it, but you gotta build stuff that works. No matter how it looks, sometimes it's just, and it's not even that ugly. I'm just picky, guys. It's really not that ugly at all. It just makes it look so much bigger to me, and it makes me not like it, guys. That's a nice system, though. Okay, now we have to reciprocate this for this one. So let's power from this side. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Let's move, let's use slime for now because I'm lazy. But I won't use slime in my final designs, guys. Make it cheap. Oh, I missed one block. There we go. Doesn't reach. Okay. More slime. No. Observer. Where's observer then? Come on, buddy. There we go. Alright, we need the observer to a block. Let's see. All block. To a repeater. It's fine. Yeah, that's insane, dude. Alright, let's kind of reset. And then we broke everything. We have crap everywhere. Let's get all this out. So we have to know if we broke anything and made any leaks. I don't think we did though. I think we were pretty good on it. Yeah, we didn't break any glass or anything weird. So we have no leaks. Okay. Nice. They're all gonna come out. That's the whole trick. That it's that water thing. It's the signs. You could probably add. You could even add more and make them fall out even faster. Watch. You get as many as you want. And they'll hang around even less as long. They'll always leave. Yeah, maybe I should add that extra row. About right here. Let's make it come out faster. Line these out faster so we can process them faster, guys. Less lag in your computer. You can run more of these and make more money. You could do it every other block if you really want it not that fast. That's a lot of wood. But they will leave faster. Now they're leaving faster than before. Because they hit that block and then the water wants to push them forward. So it gets them out of the system even faster. Once they come up here, they're like whoosh. A lot of them want to go forward. See? They almost start shooting forward. This is how you do enemies in a Kelp farm, guys. It's to make the water have to move forward and down all times. The water should always be going forward or down. And this is what you got. Lossless. Nothing gets stuck in the air, guys. Because items can't get stuck on top of signs. They just fall right through it. It just goes right through it. I do a slime block in there. Just so you guys see. Alright, let's see what we're getting counter. Alright, we're getting 750,000 per hour right now. So we even just so now we got the 3/4 of a million with 2 modules, guys. So we increase performance even more just by being smarter. Um, so now it only take 2 of these to get to 1.5 million. 40 to get to 1.5 million items per hour. Okay, so let's stop the system. That's a beautiful system, guys. Let's get a stick. I don't know, I've seen some horrendous systems. The reason I wanted to do kelp because I saw donuts go to someone's base that was growing kelp and he could barely move. And I was just looking I was just like, that is a crappy ass kelp farm, dude. Um, no, this is how you do it, guys. All right, let's kill the clocks for now, though. So let's get a piston to disable these clocks. We use pistons to disable these. So right here we have one. We'll put a no block. Okay. And then for this one, same thing. Where is he? Down here. No block. Alright. Time set day. I'll keep asking for more because it's not full yet. Nope. So they're filling in. This is my system, guys. That one's done. That one finally has enough, I guess. Yep. It finally filled, so now to stop. I'm telling you guys, some artificial systems, simple concepts. You save. I want to see if this one's still going. I guess this one's still going to be fun for a while, some of these. But it's funny, hearing them still go. This one's still going crazy. This one's still filling up. Let's sprint it. So they're not doing it anymore. Let's let them all fill up, all the bones they need. Let's get them all saturated. There we go. Let's put in brand new full supply for this. Oops. We want to top it all off, guys. Let's kill items. Okay. Let's top off this one. Go. Let's copy and save it. Oh wait, it's unfreeze it though. Okay. Let's see if it says 750K preliminary. It hasn't been confirmed, but it looks like it's making that many. Preliminary. Spelled it wrong. Oh well. No one's ever said Warren was like a smart guy. All right. Yes, that's good right there. That's gonna absolutely crush bone meal. But it's gonna make a lot of money. Okay, let's duplicate it. It's the best one we've gotten so far. That was the highest rate we got so far. And we're not gonna need a hyper clock because that was so fast. It's just some stupid. It's gonna be some small clock. So it was only a few. It's not much at all. But I like hyper clocks because you can tune them a lot easier. But yeah, we should put some repeaters or something. All right, let's rotate this. We'll make it all better. No, we need a mirror, not rotate. I screwed up. Let's not rotate and let's mirror it. Yeah. We could use the same glass at the front, like that. Should output. If you want to. If you want to collect it all together. Like that. Now we're talking, boys. Now we're talking like 1.5 million. So this could all be one clock. But we'll keep 2 for now. Tick freeze. Let's turn off the placement and let's unfreeze the game. Okay, so what is wrong now? How do we turn on the system? What do we turn off? All the clocks. The clocks, yes, that's right. We didn't punch them. Alright, we gotta get the pistons to push these in again, remember? Okay, so we need one here. We didn't do this side yet. There we go. There we go. There we go. Wow. Talk about a crazy amount of kelp, dude. Alright, counter. Reset. Preliminary 1.35 million. It's gonna make more than that though, I have a feeling. Yeah, it's stuck. See, we need to do something right here. Oh, I forgot to fix it. Hold on, tick freeze. We didn't put it in right. I forgot we made it a 2-wide channel. It has to be 3-wide then. So we added a module. So let's get water in here. Yeah, that wasn't accurate at all. It's gonna be a lot, guys. It's gonna be a lot more than 1.3 million. All right, a lot more. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna get true numbers. Okay, now we're talking. Okay, now it's looking better. Counter reset. Make sure nothing's broken. Yep. That's really incredible. Nothing could get stuck in there because the way it's designed. That's a lot of kelp. It will always find its way out. Counter 1.41 million. Okay. Just for this? That's not that bad. That's not even that big. Okay. What happens if we just... No, way less. We broke it. The time is not appropriate for it. You lose too many. You lose too much height. That timing seems to be just right. Yep. Freeze it. Tick step. One tick. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Well, I thought it was going to be 14. 15, nope. 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 ticks. So we might as well just get a 20-tick timer. A 20-tick timer. Like every... All right. Might as well just like just do some repeaters or something right here real quick. Let's see. And then just a repeater here. Okay. And then like just let's see, 4, 8, 12. See, how am I gonna get it down the middle, right? No, I should come this way then. I should do like a clock kind of this way then. 4, 8, 12, 16, 19, well 18 because we're adding 119 there. We wanted 19 ticks, right? We're gonna have to think of where to power this properly though. But then how am I gonna get back? Nah, that's wrong. What am I doing? What am I thinking here? No, I'm all wrong. We need this output to go that way. We need a timer here independent, so we need to let's just do it here, I guess. Let's see. We'll put like a lever. Yeah, we'll do a lever. Just out of here. How long was it? Time set day. 4. 8, 12, 16. That's way too many. 17. let's do like I don't know. I just want to see if the time is right. I suck at small clocks, guys. I do. But I'll get it. I'll get something to come to mind eventually. Okay. It's right. You can't. You have to use freaking dust, dude. All right. So we need a I needed to clock though properly. So we need like that, and then to lever that quick. That's not gonna work right. I suck at clocks, guys. Yeah. It's not too bad actually. All right, now we gotta time it to this stuff. We gotta get the message up. Let's get a piston up. Now we're losing a tick on that one. Yeah, we'll have to come up with a better timing system to synchronize everything, but the idea is here. I just want to see what the rates are going to be around. That's really all I care about, is getting the rates really good right now, guys. Make it prettier later. Okay. Just want to get this thing to work. Alright. Counter reset. Counter 126 million, not enough. It looked like it went down. It looked like it was better the other way. Too much time. I see it. Hold on. No, as soon as that grows, that mother should be broken, dude. No, it's too fast. Too fast. Wait, is that it? Wait, why aren't these growing higher? Did I forget some water sources here though when I was copying and pasting? Did I possibly miss water sources? Or is it I'm not waiting long enough? The time is inefficient. We can go higher than that, guys. Or is it because it's not liking the frame? It won't grow past that? I didn't know that though. Okay, so we'll take out the extra one. Still not going past that point though. It's interesting to me. Okay. This one has no problem doing it. Why? Alright, so let's learn what I did, guys. Because this is what it's supposed to be. This is where you get the crazy rates. And this one has 2. What did I do wrong in this one? I must have lost a water source somewhere, boys. Or something. Oh, because the timing difference. Yes. This is what a tick repeater. Let's try to and with the delay of the piston delay. This is on the right time in this one. That one's going lovely. This one stopped working because I took it apart. This one's right. Hold on. Okay, let's unify this system together. First of all. That's answer number 1. Let's unify this. Okay. So let's bring him to the middle and power this here. The system's gonna all come together, guys. We're gonna figure this all out. It's gonna be perfect when I'm done with it. Alright. We're gonna move all this to the middle. This timer's gonna come together nice. We'll figure it out. But now we know we want a piston somewhere in the middle over here, though. Because now we can power everything from here. Yes, the middle is where we can get all these systems. Do the same thing here. Boom. And maybe we'll build a clock here and power both. Let's go back to our hopper clock because it was perfectly timed, dude. Screw it. No, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do hopper clock. Let's do. What's someone that's gonna reach both of these easily, though? That's why I like the hopper clock, though, because I like pistons. No, I'm gonna go back with the hopper clock because I just want the performance. I feel most comfortable with them. I'll have someone like Drac come make me a small, nice clock. Because I'm just not the best at that, guys. It's just not me. I think I'm better off just doing it the way I know how to do it. Alright, let's just get performance. Let's just get that 1.5 million for the 2 modules that I want, dudes. Alright, let's get the redstone. Once I saw we got 750k on that, I'm like, nah, we gotta do this, dude. Alright. What's the sort of potential of it? Let's go back to it. Redstone block. Was it 3 items? I think it was 2 items. No, it was 3. 3 items. Okay, now we have to power these off this. Both, like, everything. So we could observe. No, let's observe off this redstone block, or use a piston off of it to power everything. So every time it comes here, it'll power that. Yes. Okay. I don't want the double fires though. So let's get rid of the observer here. Let's put a regular block. But we're still gonna get double fires now though. That's right, I have to make that not happen. No, I don't want double fires. No, it's not. Yeah, it's breaking the second time a little too fast. Yeah. That's unacceptable. No, that's not good. Okay, okay, so we're gonna have to flip that one pulse. Let's flip that one. Okay. So we can use redstone block to power it. Hold on, I'm just trying to keep it compact, guys. You guys know I'm really anal about like building out, and you know I could just run wire up, but I don't want to do that. Let's think of something even stupider, guys. Something really stupid I'm not thinking of here. I guess I will just come out one though. All right, we're gonna come out one block because I just want to get it to work. So let's come here with the observer. And we're going to power this block on a flip-flop. Like that. But then we need a faster clock. Nope, that's not fast enough either. Nope, that's not the answer either. The piston delay is too much. That's not the right timing. What has a good 20-second? Oh, doesn't Skulk have a 20-second? Doesn't but calibrated Skulk sensor does, right? What if we use the calibrated Skulk sensor to power it and have it listen for a piston? I don't remember the code for these things. That's it. No, it's the same problem. Wait. No, the second time's too short. That one's perfect. That one's good. You know, maybe it's just hit or miss with these? No, the time is not right then. Because it should be the same every time. It's not long enough. The time is wrong. Time is no good, guys. Yeah, it's all screwy since we started using that. No. I don't like it. Okay. Let's see if we can get the bottom to work with this time, because I thought that was the timing we had, and it was pretty good, unless I was wrong. I think we had more delay. Let's try with redstone dust and see what we get. Let's really just try to get it to be smooth. I thought we counted 20 ticks delay, but well, 19 I think it was. But let's just write this down instead. Let's repeat off it. Now I need solid there. We need repeater here. We need solid block there. All right, repeater. Let's just make it ugly. Just want to see it work real quick. Just get this to work real fast. Okay. Oh, that's right. I have to pulse it. I keep forgetting that. We need a no block. Keep forgetting we need pulses, boys. Because the pistons. So there. Pulse that. There we go. Still too long. That's it. There it is. Yep, it's going all the way. That's it. That's gonna make the most. But see, I didn't want to use dust. I already knew I could do that, guys. That's what I'm trying to avoid, though. The ugly dust and crap, boys. But you know what? I should just do it for the performance, guys. This is version 1 anyway, right? All right, so let's do the same thing for the top. Let's do the same thing for the top one. Right up, good old dust. Just because it's only that's that fast and easy. Oh yeah, that's gonna crush the numbers now. Now they're going all the way. Yeah, that's crazy. Hello, I'm subscribed. Can I subscribe? Yes, you can, man. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, man. Alright, counter reset. And let's start a new counter. 1.7 million per hour already. That's preliminary, that's early count. 1.7. That's not bad for that small of a system. It's pretty tiny. Yep. It's a good system, guys. 1.7 million per hour. Alright, so I think that's a good place to take a break. But yeah, I'm gonna build a bunch of these mods and see what I can get. I'm gonna see if I can make something that makes like 5 million per hour, guys. But then there's I'm a shulkering it, right? So I'm gonna be able to shulker this. I'm gonna make each one be able to shulker itself. So I'll probably make them. I think 1.7 million is good for each one. I think I should keep them too tall because I could shulker that, but that's gonna take a lot. I'm gonna have to make a really big shulker learning system. But I could definitely shulker all that. No problem. I'm gonna make it happen, but I want to hit 2 million because people ask me for 2 million, so I'm gonna add more modules because we're gonna go over 2 million then. Because at 1.75, the math works out. I have to do something weird then. It was at 1.7. Let me see it again. Yeah, 1.7. What'd you say? It's not quite 2, bro. But it's only 2 modules, guys. I guess I'll just put a third and just get to 2.5 or whatever. Yeah, just go for like 2.5 million. I'm gonna go for the third module when I come back on in a bit, guys. I'll be back on probably like an hour or 45 minutes or whatever, guys. I'm just gonna take a break and eat, just relax a bit. But yeah, I want to try to put something crazy out for you guys. All right, take it easy on yourselves.